What's up, YouTube? Here to do the stuff I got from WrestleMania video. So I got met a whole bunch of people. I got the list right here, so I don't make sure I don't forget anybody. I think I counted out. I think it's about 24 people I met on total in the span of the 4 days, from Thursday to Saturday. No, or 3 days. 3 days from a span from Thursday to Saturday. So let's just get stuff underway. I'm just gonna might be a little hectic. Gonna try to not forget anybody. So I'm going to try to go in order here, but sometimes, like I got people, like I got an NXT thing, and all the NXT people I got to sign on one thing, so I'm probably just going to talk about all the NXT people in one thing. So first, going to start off on Thursday. Went to the Access sign. It only was there for like 2 hours, but it was definitely the best access in terms of getting people to sign stuff, because there just wasn't that many, or there's a lot of people there, but there just wasn't that as many people as there will be on Friday. Saturday, I didn't go to the Sunday session, try to, sleep in, get ready for WrestleMania, because I knew it was going to be a long day, and I didn't even want to try to go to the Sunday one, because I didn't go. I was going to go to the 8 p.m. or the 8 o'clock one on Saturday, but I accidentally slept in a little bit because the NXT show ran long. So we'll talk about the NXT show when we get there. So first off, we got the New Day there. So we got Big E and Xavier Woods signing there for you, and if you could see, there's no Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston was not at the signing. Kofi was there in spirit. They had a little piece of paper with Kofi on there. It's a little stick figure. And so they were not, they were nice. Big E talked to me a little more than Xavier did. Most of the time, these people that I met, most of the encounters, since I don't really talk that much, don't really know what to say to these people, I just, go up there, say, oh, hi, how you doing? No, I'm good, and blah, blah, blah. Maybe they ask me a question. So for the most part, these are real short experiences. So if some people talk to me, and I'll probably get to those ones when I do. So there's like 8 different lines, and I chose the Mountain Dew one, because all of them are all sponsored by different people, or different companies, or whatever. So there's an E one right next to the Mountain Dew one that I was at. And I knew the E line was probably going to be where a Total Diva was. And of course, Paige goes up there. And I have this sweet WrestleMania preview magazine. And I kind of got it because it has a lot of people that aren't in the encyclopedia. Because this encyclopedia was made in like 2012, so there's a lot of people on here that would be at the signing that weren't there before. So I really wanted to get Paige to sign this page. Get Paige to sign the page. But there's also just like different pictures, and then there's different superstars' names and stuff like that. So kind of disappointed I didn't get that to get signed, but whatever. So after that, I went to go meet Lillian Garcia, right there for you. And then Emma, I swear I thought Emma was in the page, or was in that book over there. And I brought the Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine just in case, if I, for indie people, or it's just some wrestling person that wasn't on both of these things. And Emma, I couldn't find Emma on there. I thought there was like a Divas list on there, but there wasn't. So I just got Emma to sign the newbie section over here. Got Charlotte, Tyler Breeze, Emma, right there, and then over right here is Adam Rose. And we're just gonna jump to Saturday because I was in line to meet Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And there's how Access works is it's one session, but there's 2 increments, so it's like an hour and a half. It's like an hour and a half each, maybe, or 2 hours, depending on how long the thing is. So Hacksaw Jim Duggan was in one line, and there's the WrestleMania app, and it tells you who's gonna be at what station, for the most part. So the Hacksaw was in one line, and it was kind of running long. He stayed past how long he's supposed to be there. And I noticed all the other stations, they already switched out their people already. So I was like, oh my god. And I looked, and what was there was Adam Rose and Hornswoggle. And I was hoping and praying that Hacksaw would stay for just a couple more minutes so I can get him to sign his page. Because he was at WrestleCon, and he was signing, he was actually giving out 2x4s and signing them, I think. I don't think people were just showing up with 2x4s to get Hacksaw to sign them, but... So then Adam Rose shows up, and Hornswoggle, people were booing Hornswoggle and poor Adam Rose out of the building. They did not want to see them. But, it is what it is. Got to meet some people. And back to the magazine. Just got to run through all these things. Trying to keep this in under a half hour. Don't know how likely that'll be, but, I can try. So Adam Rose and Hornswoggle got them to sign. They were nice. I tried to be nice to them because I knew they probably might have been a little pissed off because people did not want to see them. But since I was one of the first people in line, I was like one of the first 5 people to meet him, or 10, I don't know, it was like 10, 20 people to meet him. So, that's that. So the next up, since I was kind of short for time, I didn't really know what to do, so I was just kind of picking like the shortest lines there. And one of them that had like one of the shortest lines I saw all weekend was the Poor Ascension line, and they were there right there in the NXT section. They were nice. Well, I was only in and out there in like 5-10 minutes, and I was wearing my A's hat and crap. I don't know if you can see, but this one, I don't know who's that. Connor or Victor, whichever one they are. He said he used to be an A's fan back in the day, and coming back here, he saw all the A's stuff, and he's not an A's fan anymore because he's not really a baseball person, but it sucks for him because I love baseball. And so then that was that. Ascension line was, I think the Ascension line was the last thing I went to on Thursday because I was short for time. I was only there for a couple hours, and the line I was in line for the longest that day was the NXT line. The NXT line had a consistent long-ass line of people. So we're just going to show off the NXT poster I got right there. So there's Sami Zayn up top there. And then who was signing with Sami Zayn was Devin Taylor, the announcer. She's like the little Latina girl. She's really, really, really hot. So then next up we got Enzo Amore up there. And then Colin Cassidy over there. They were real nice. By far, Sami Zayn was the nicest person I met at Access. He generally seems like he wants to, meet you and talk to you, and I had my Oakleys on, and he thought that they were Bret Hart shades. I guess you can kind of see how you think they're Bret Hart shades, but so then he was talking to me how when he was a kid he really wanted those Bret Hart shades, but he just never, or I think he said he bought them, like he bought them at like a merch stand or something when he went to a show one day. So that was cool, just talking to a fellow wrestling fan who happens to be a wrestler. So then I went to the Evolve show. Evolve was awesome. Talked to that. I already talked about that in my first video. And Johnny Gargano did a suicide dive on AR Fox. And they went through the barricade, and it was just like a guardrail, or I don't really know how to explain it. But he went through the thing, and it looked like he jacked up his knee. It was like right in front of me. And it looked pretty bad. So next up we have WrestleCon, and I just went absolutely berserk at WrestleCon. I met a lot of people, a lot of pictures. I have a whole collage of the people I met at WrestleCon, just the pictures over on my Instagram, Cheese510. First, these are 3. It's going to be in the description below, so you can look at that. I got some cool videos from WrestleMania and Raw. I got the curb stomp into the RKO. I didn't realize this, but I accidentally had the thing on slow-mo, the video camera, because on my iPhone, and I had it in slow-mo, so I kind of messed around with it, and I made it, go into slow-mo when they do the RKO, and my WrestleMania video got taken down due to copyright infringement because apparently I had too much good footage on there. My video was like 41 minutes long. So maybe one day I can re-upload that maybe in a couple weeks or months and maybe fly under the radar again. Unless WWE's watching this right now and they get me banned from YouTube for saying that. So first up, I was kind of overwhelmed, didn't really know what to do at WrestleCon, so I just walked around, did a lap or two, just scope out the place, and then there was a line. They were selling tickets, because some people you could buy tickets to get them to sign stuff and take a picture with, or some of them you just go up there and you tell them what you want, and they take your picture and their autograph and stuff like that. So the first person I met was the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, right there. Sweet gold ink. Kind of wish he might have signed it a little bit bigger. I also wish he had the $1 Million title with him. Could have taken a picture with that. Oh my god, I need to check right now. I don't know. I hope it's Animal, or is it Hawk? The Living Road Warrior was there, and he had his football pads with the spikes, and people were taking pictures with those all the time. I feel really bad I don't remember which one, because I'm not the biggest Road Warrior fans in the world, so I'm sorry about that. So next up, we had Colt Cabana. Gotta support my boy during these troubling times with the lawsuit and stuff like that. So he personalized it to branded Colt Cabana, little smiley face. And if anytime you bought anything from Colt Cabana, he would take a picture with you. So, I kind of just wanted the picture, or just take a picture with them. So, bought the autograph. It was $10 with the 8x10. Took the picture with them, helped him out. So there you go. Help out your independent wrestling people. So, what else did I buy? I bought the whole Bola 2014 DVD, because as you can see, it has all the different people on there, 3 discs. And I was kind of hoping that at the Evolve show, I was going to get there a little earlier. They would have people there signing. And I kind of got there a little late. I got there like 10 minutes before the show started, and there was absolutely no place to sit, so I had to grab a chair off the back and sit in the back. But the only good part is that I was sitting next to the commentator, and so I had commentary throughout the entire night, which was pretty cool. So the only person I got to sign this was Chris Hero, and you can't really see because it's I don't know, the pen died or whatever, even though it was right. I got this at the beginning of WrestleCon, so kind of wish he signed it again, but that is, it is what it is. You can see it. There's black writing on there, and it's Chris Heroes. So the only thing I actually bought at WrestleCon just out of merchandise were these 2 PWG DVDs, Out of Nowhere and Black Coal Sun. Talked to the commentator of PWG, can't remember his name right now, but so I was like, oh, I don't know which one to get. Can you tell me which ones you want? Because they literally had like, not every, I don't think they had every single PWG DVD, but they had a lot of them. They had some compilation ones. They had, the Bola. They had these ones. They just had different ones, and I was very overwhelmed, and they were only $15 compared to, I don't know. I think they're usually $15 on PWG.com. I can't remember. But let's just kind of run down the matches right here. This one's the older one from December 12th, 2014. So we got 6-person tag action with ACH, AR Fox, and Rick Swann versus Bobby Fish, Johnny Gargano, and Chuck Taylor. Cedric Alexander versus Adam Cole. Chris Hero versus Trevor Lee. World's Cutest Tag Team versus The Addiction for the Tag Team Championships. 4-way with Biff Busick, Brian Cage, Tommaso Ciampa, and Uhaa Nation. Chris Sabin and Matt Sydal versus the Young Bucks. And then Kyle O'Reilly versus Ricochet for the championship. And then Kyle O'Reilly versus Roderick Strong for the championships. The spoiler alert, you can figure out who won that first match. So the next up we got, I think this is their latest one from Out of Nowhere. And we got Mike Bailey versus Biff Busick, Cedric Alexander versus Tommaso Ciampa, Beaver Boys versus Best Friends, ACH versus AR Fox, Drew Gulak versus Chris Hero, Ricochet versus Matt Sydal, Monster Mafia versus the Young Bucks, and then Roderick Strong versus Trevor Lee for the championship right there for you. So PWG, great wrestling. You don't have any, I suggest you go out there and buy one of the DVDs, or even just go on the YouTube page, and they have the previews of all the different shows they have, and they just usually show the high spots, and that will usually get you riled up to buy one of their DVDs. So next up we got here, so there was a line that I showed in my video for WrestleCon, and they had it where you could buy all these different people's. So they have all the different 8x10s you can pick if you didn't have anything for them to sign. So who I picked was PJ Black, aka Justin Gabriel, and Drew McIntyre or Drew Galloway. Got a picture and autograph with both of them. Really, I should have just gotten the picture or the autograph, because I really don't care about taking the pictures with them. I'm not a big fan of them, but they had a good match on the Evolve show the night before, so I just wanted to help them out and give them my money, because they did a nice job the day before. So they got Justin Gabriel right there. Pretty weak, small signature right there. Got J. All it is just JG and then 450. I don't know if I bought like a 8x10 of them, or if you would have signed, PJ Black and signed it a little bit better, but it's there. So just put it on there for the collection. So next up we got Drew McIntyre, Drew Galloway, whatever the hell you want to call him. His signature was definitely a lot better, even though you can't really see what the hell it is. Just a couple scribbles right there, and I really don't know what that says. It looks like a 1314. So if anybody knows what 1314 means, it doesn't say 3MB. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So if you know, comment and tell me. So the next step, what I also bought in the ticket line was I bought a Velvet Sky picture, because I didn't have anything for Velvet to sign, and I didn't want to buy another 8x10, because I already know I already spent enough money at that point, and I knew I still wanted to buy some more stuff for Lita and Melina. So just got the picture with Velvet Sky. Look it up on my Instagram. I had a good time. All I did was just go over there, take the picture with her, and left. She didn't really say anything for me. So next up, we had one of the coolest, the best autographs of the night, or just overall, because she really filled up everything. She personalized it and everything in the encyclopedia. There you go, Mickey James right there. To Brandon, Mickey James. Basically fills up that entire column right there. So if you wanted to read Mickey James's bio in this book, it's going to be very hard to read it. Oh, well, you can still read it. But, real nice lady. I went out to go watch Marty DeRossi. He was doing some trivia thing, And I come back in and I see Mickie James showed up, and she had a decent line. There was about 5-10 people in front of me, so I just waited in line for a little bit. Got in line and took a picture with Mickie James, got her to sign something, and her boob was touching me while she was taking the picture. So that was a great time right there. So next up we had I was waiting in line for Melina, because how WrestleCon works is there's the super ticket, so it has all these different people in there that if you bought the super ticket, you can all meet them for the price you paid, and you go in there, you meet everybody, and it's real fast, easy experience. So then after that, about 12 o'clock, they let the general admission people go in there, but you gotta wait in a line, because when one person goes in, another person, or not, when one person goes out, another person goes in. So we were waiting in line, and that line was taking forever. So in one building, there was where Melina and all the other people were, and then across there was Lita, Jake the Snake, RVD, and Ricky Steamboat. And I really want to see Lita, but Lita had a decent line too, so I was kind of debating which one to go. So I went over there, and I came back, and I was like, I don't know what to do. So I just went over there, and I just knocked it out, got the picture and the signature, and I was actually pretty good. I got the pull-out poster of Lita right there for you. Boom, up and down we go. So this is like the best of 2001 magazine. It was only $1, and I already got Molly Holliday signed, and I wanted... Trish was supposed to be there, but apparently her dad died, so sorry to hear about that. So she wasn't able to show up. It was supposed to be like a team bestie thing, so I kind of wanted to get, both of them with the pit, both of them to sign this and get both a picture with them. But it is what it is. So maybe I can meet her again. Maybe I meet her one day. Lita was super cool. Got to meet her. When I met her, she signed the thing, and then the person behind me wanted to buy all these different 8x10s that she was selling. So the guy who handles the pictures was taking care of him, and he was taking forever. So I just had my phone in my hand, and so Lita was just standing there, and she was like, "Oh, you want to take a selfie real quick?" I was like, "Sure, what the hell?" So then I take it, and she was like messing with the hair, trying to fix it or whatever. So the first one came out kind of crappy, but then the next one I take it was a perfect one. And then I give the guy the picture, and we take the full body one, so I got 4 pictures for the price of 2, so that's pretty sweet. So my mother was waiting in the other line to go to see Melina, and apparently after I left, the line started moving, of course, so she had to let people go by. But then I ended up got to meet Melina. I just wanted to go in there for a picture, but I knew once I went in there and I saw the different 8x10 she was selling, I was probably going to buy one, and of course it is. So there you go, right there. There's the Melina one. It seems like these are like legit people right there, because all their faces are blurred out, so I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they saw her in this outfit. But, so we got there, right there, 2 Brandon, Melina. Got another Melina one right here, but that's from BTW show, so I got a whole little Melina slip cover right there. So I think that's all for WrestleCon. Yes, that is. So yeah, that's why I got the list. Keep myself organized and ready to go. So then next up, go to Denny's, go to the hotel, then they drop me off to go see the Bella Twins. And, of course, I get there like an hour and a half early, and the Bella Twins session was already sold out, or there's already enough people in line. And on Thursday, I bought stuff for the Bella Twins to sign, and they have like these little dolls. Actually, I'll just show you this right now. So I got a Macho Man doll. This is $15, and this one's pretty sweet. This is from WrestleMania 3. Got the purple, got the pink tights, yellow boots, and I got the glasses right there. They don't come off. That's all right. So then on Monday Night Raw, I went and this was only $10. The little Daniel Bryan doll, or whatever you call this thing, and kind of moves around. So this was only $10. Got this. Also on Raw, I got the Connor's Cure bracelet. Only $5, and I think it all goes towards his pediatric cancer research and stuff like that. And got to go to the Hall of Fame. Saw his dad give the acceptance speech, and real touching stuff right there. I don't cry during events, but I didn't cry, but it was very emotional and stuff like that. So we got a nice Bella Twins poster right here, looking good on there. But too bad they didn't get to the sign, because I was decided between this and the doll 2-pack. But the doll 2-pack was $25, and if they signed this, it'd be a lot bigger signature. And honestly, I think it'd look cooler to get this signed. So it's kind of all messed up now, because after the Access or the Superstore signing, I realized I wasn't gonna be able to go. I was like, I'm just gonna throw it in my backpack, because I'm not gonna carry this thing around all day. So then, after that, I walk into the Superstore again just one more time. I'm sorry for that Superstore video of the tour. I know it's real all crappy and I'm all rushed, and because honestly, I just wasn't looking at the video while I was doing it. I was more focused on buying stuff and looking around at what I was gonna buy, because I knew I want. Screw this. So I knew I was gonna buy stuff, and I got the shirts right here. I forgot to take them down, but it's not that hard. All right, I already got them hung up. I just didn't take them off the racks. So let's just get these things out of the way. So first off, we have the Finn Balor shirt. I got this on Saturday. This was a real late edition. You saw this. I wore this to Monday Night Raw. Hopefully you saw me on TV. But that's that. So then we got the WrestleMania t-shirts. This one is the regular WrestleMania card shirt. So it has all the matches right there on you. And then on the front it has the WrestleMania poster with all the people on the front. And then, don't know if you can really see, but on the back they have more of the lesser known people like Rusev, Bray Wyatt, and Seth Rollins, the new WWE Champion, Randy Orton, R-Truth, Dolph Ziggler, and stuff like that. So then we have just a plain old black WrestleMania shirt, but on the back it says I was there, because I was there. Don't really know when I'd wear those WrestleMania shirts, besides like a wrestling show. Or not, I wouldn't even know if I'd wear it to a wrestling show, but maybe, you know, I'd wear it to bed or something like that. So so Friday. We're still on Friday. Oh boy. So I met Natalia and her dad, Jim Neidhart, and where's my encyclopedia? Right here. Son of a bitch, everything's falling apart. So if you go to the Divas signing place, they make you sign a waiver claiming that you know you're being filmed, and if you are on TV, you agree for them to use your likeness on TV. So they have to go through, literally, they have to go through everybody to sign it. You don't have to sign it, but it's frowned upon, and they'll blur your face out. I really don't know, you know, because what they do is you got to sign it, you know, give them your name and email address or something like that, and then you got to take a picture with the number, because that's the number on the bottom, and whatever like that. So maybe I'll be on Total Divas, but I doubt it, because I had my Marlins hat, because I'm always wearing a baseball hat, and I probably don't want to, you know, do the little blurry thing on my logo, because they had a lot of people. Natalia's line was crazy, but not as crazy as Dolph Ziggler's line. Ziggler's line was next to Natalia's. His snaked around, went past his thing, went behind Natalia's thing, and that's as far as I saw. I'm pretty sure it stopped there, because after that, there's no way those people are meeting Dolph Ziggler. So, first off, we got Natalia putting a sharpshooter on Layla in the magazine. I don't really know why I got her to sign the magazine instead of the encyclopedia, but I just, you know, decided to do that instead of have both of them sign the encyclopedia, because I don't know. So the next up we have Jim Neidhart. Natalia was, while I was getting Jim to sign this, she was looking through this magazine, because I guess not many people had this magazine, so she was looking through it, and that was also the case for other people as well. They were kind of talking about the magazine and kind of liked it, because they had pictures on there and stuff like that. So there's Jim. So how it worked is most of the time the people were cool, and the people on stage would let you take pictures, or they would take the picture of you, but since it was all Total Divas and they were all worried about somebody doing something stupid, I guess, so they were like, oh, you know, you help each other out, so you take the pictures of him and he takes pictures of you, but the guy behind me didn't want to take a picture, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it, take a selfie, and I went for it, got the selfie, and there you go, Jim Neidhart made this funny face, and that's that. I was wearing the Bullet Club shirt. Natalia was talking about how they were trying to start the Brass Ring Club, and I saw a Brass Ring Club sign at Raw. Don't really know what that's supposed to be about. If I was smart, I would have, like, you know, two-tweeted her, but, you know, I wasn't. I was just, you know, stressed out because I was on TV, or the cameras around me, kind of flaked out. So then after that, I only met 2 people. Well, I met technically 3 people that day, but I was in line to go to the NXT signing. This was Friday before the NXT show, and Kevin Owens and Bayley were there. So I was like, sweet, get to meet Bayley. She's from San Jose. I'm from the Bay Area. That would have been awesome. Try to go for that hug. And so I get to the front of the line, maybe 20 people in front of me. And then they leave because they have to go to the NXT show. So I was like, okay, I understand. Hopefully, you know, maybe they give us somebody else, maybe William Regal, since he's the GM. He wasn't even on he wasn't even at the show, or he might have been at the show, but he wasn't on to do anything or talk or introduce us. Corey Graves was doing most of the talking to introduce the show and, you know, get us all hyped up and stuff like that. But no, they give us Mark Henry. So there's a Mark Henry signature for you right there. He showed up there, got his kid. You know, his kid was just there playing video games on his phone, whatever the kids be playing on their phones these days. And just real quick, you know, he signs it, take the picture, and I go, because then I had to leave to go to the NXT show. NXT was amazing. One story I got to tell is I had the selfie stick, and the video I took with the selfie stick in front of the arena was literally the only thing I filmed with the selfie stick, except for maybe when I walked into the Access for the first time, or not the first time, but when I walked into Access with the big old the carpet and the pictures and everything like that. But the lady was yelled at me saying that I had to put my selfie stick away, but I wasn't about to walk all the way back to the parking lot and put it away because we were already at the arena by that point. So I was just like, I just shoved it in the bottom of my mom's backpack, and then so she keeps going up and down the lines, yelling at us to you know, everybody put selfie sticks. You know, no selfie sticks are allowed in the building. So after she said that for a couple times, and the selfie stick challenge started. So there you go. That was pretty funny. And I'm surprised she didn't come back and look at me and like yell at me again or try to check my mom's purse or anything like that, because I was wearing a Bullet Club shirt and an orange hat. And I'm pretty sure I stuck out. But whatever, NXT was awesome. Hideo Itami hit the GTS on Tyler Breeze for the first time ever. The crowd absolutely went ballistic. Hideo, Finn Balor, and Neville closed out the main event. That was a great match. Got to see Adrian Neville's last match ever in NXT probably. But got to see him debut on Raw too. So big weekend for Adrian Neville. So next up, we're supposed to go to the 8 p.m. or the 8 o'clock signing on Saturday, but I think I already talked about that, how we all slept through it because NXT ran along. So first person we met was Farouk, or Ron Simmons. And so how this worked is my brother has an encyclopedia just like mine, and all he was going to was this one session, or well, he was going to the sessions on Saturday. So all he had to do was just bring the one session, bring the encyclopedia to get this thing signed. And then, of course, he forgets it. So then my mom has to buy him a program, but my mom doesn't have anything for people to sign if she was going to meet anybody. But so I lucked, so, you know, good for me, because then I just got Ron to sign the APA section of the book. Well, I got him to sign the APA section because I saw somebody who had just the blank paper, and he signed it, and he had the APA on it, so I was like, oh, if I give him to sign the APA page, maybe he'll put APA on there. But, of course, he doesn't. He just signs it the regular way like he usually does, just in normal Ron Simmons. Right there for you. So, yeah. He's much nicer to my mom than he was to me, which is probably usually what happens. So, the next step, we have Enzo and Cass. I already talked about that, showed you the signature. They were cool. My brother talked to them about the show the day before, kind of kayfabed them, talked about how Blake and Murphy held the tights, and that's how they won. So, some other stuff I bought. I got the Finn Balor, Rob Schmarger, what the hell his last name is. The print. Just pretty sweet right there. And I was hoping that maybe he was going to be at one of the signings. And, of course, he was there on Saturday, but he was there the second session, or the second part of the session, but I had to go to the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame was all right. It ran super duper long. I wish, you know, maybe they cut off a couple of people. Don't really know who they would take out. That's the wrong side for you. That's the main event. But, so, on the end of Saturday's Access, they give you this poster. And so this is the Mattel Defining Moments poster. So on the back, you got all these different people, and all their, you know, figures and stuff like that. But on the front, you got a Razor Ramon poster. Huge. This thing is like, I don't know how big this thing is. This thing is a big ass poster. So maybe one day, if Scott Hall comes back to BTW for the super ticket again and does a no-show, unlike last time, I can get him to sign this. Maybe get him to sign this in silver or purple. That'd look too sweet. You know what I'm saying? If I can get this thing rolled up. There we go. So that's all the stuff I got and I bought and signed. Oh, they gave me a Kalisto card on the NXT line. I think it was which one was it? I think it might have been the Mark Henry line. They felt bad for us. They gave us a Kalisto card. Thanks a lot, WWE. So that's it for all the stuff I bought. So back to some stories, I guess. So WrestleMania was great. By far exceeded my expectations. I didn't go in. I know it was going to be excited. It was going to be fun to just go to WrestleMania, but, you know, by far exceeded my expectations. DX versus NWO in the Sting Triple H match. If you kind of think about it, it's kind of stupid how the Clique reunited the day before and then now they're fighting each other. But that's just, you know, if you don't think about it at all, it was a fun, good match to attend to. Rock and Rousey were there. That was awesome. Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. Absolutely marked out for that. Hopefully the WrestleMania video can get up on YouTube so you can see. I got the video when Seth Rollins' music hit, and, you know, I started yelling and screaming. And then I got it when Seth Rollins won, and then all you see is just, like, the camera shaking up and down, because that's me jumping up and yelling and marking out. And I still have the video, so I can still enjoy it, but it sucks for you guys. I'm sorry about that. So then we got the Raw after Mania. That video's still up there. Don't know how that's still up there, but that was fun to be a part of. Crowd was great until, like, the end, where we kind of started falling apart, and we started chanting some bad things at the Divas, which I kind of regret looking back at the stuff we chanted at them. And yes, those chants that we, you know, you suck, insert name, insert boyfriend or husband. I'm not gonna lie, I was a part of the chants. I'm a bad person, I know, but I'm surprised the "You Suck" Punk chant didn't start up. But something that did surprise me is a CM Punk chant started during the Divas match. It must have been during the commercial, because I didn't hear it on Raw, but there's a CM Punk chant started, and it was very, very faint, but people started booing the hell out of that chant, and a loud-ass AJ Lee chant started, which was really nice to see. People getting over CM Punk and, you know, saying, don't chant CM Punk during AJ's match, cheer AJ for AJ. So, the wave was fun, you know, bring it back to the 1980s, and so that's it. Thank you guys for watching. This is all the stuff I got WrestleMania. It was great. Hopefully these videos inspire you to go to a WrestleMania. This WrestleMania, like, after going to this show, I'm looking forward to Dallas next year. Don't know if I'm going. I would really like to go. Maybe I win I win a contest or something, or miraculously I win the lottery so I can buy a travel package, you know, front row travel package to WrestleMania. I might just go to the show and then leave, or just, you know, maybe go there Friday, do stuff Saturday, Sunday, and leave. But so hopefully these videos either inspired you or just entertained you with all the stuff that I got to do, because it was fun. So hopefully you guys can have experienced WrestleMania. We'll be able to experience a WrestleMania soon to come in Dallas, maybe next year or the day after that, or the year after that, in Minnesota if it comes there. Don't really know other states that are coming. Hopefully one day that LA stadium can get fixed or built up one of these days, not by the Raiders but by the Chargers or the Rams, and WrestleMania can come back to California and LA. I can go down there, drive down 5, stay there for a couple days, and enjoy WrestleMania once again. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, all that other crap, and follow me Twitter and Instagram. I posted most of the pictures I got with all the different wrestlers are on my Twitter, and then the collage from WrestleCon is on my Instagram. And then I got some videos from the day after Mania with the Raw with Michael Cole getting F5 by Brock Lesnar. I kind of put in 2 videos of Brock Lesnar, F5 and Michael Cole, because I accidentally wasn't paying attention. So the one with the smaller screen, or the square, is actually my Instagram video. So yeah, that's it. And the RKO, the curb stomp into the RKO slow-mo, which was an amazing video that I got. I was so lucky that I was able to do that. Thank you, Macho Man, for looking down on me and helping me for that one. So thank you guys for watching. That's it for WrestleMania. WrestleMania is over. Now it's the road to Axe Stream Rules, as Curtis Axel said. So one last time for WrestleMania. Too sweet. Bam. Wait a minute. I forgot one important thing about my WrestleMania trip, and it's the thing I'm sitting on right now for WrestleMania. I didn't realize that my seats were this good. So I got 3rd row riser section, and I got a WrestleMania chair. Not just one, but 2. So there you go. WrestleMania right there. And then on the, hopefully I don't mess up any of my stuff, but the WrestleMania seat right there. All the people's faces on there. So, maybe one WrestleMania story. I was sitting next to this drunk guy, and I thought he was going to puke on me because he put down at least 7 beers, but he didn't puke on me. Some dude, when we were waiting in line to get these things checked out, because what happens is you have to give the person the ticket, and then they like check it off to make sure that that's your seat, even though I was sitting in that seat for 5 hours, so of course it's my seat. but this kid was hunched over and he puked. Like, he was like 5 feet away from me, and he splashed and hit me in the ankle, and that was, you know, lovely. So, okay, now I'm done. So, thank you guys for watching. See you later. Too sweet.